You're listening to Navid Moosa of the Mindset Movement. Good day, good people. My name is Navid Moosa. I'm your host today and always for the Mindset Movement podcast, as well as founder of navidmoosa.com. On navidmoosa.com, you'll find 5 modules there for you for if you're a licensed real estate agent, if you're new to the business, or if you're seasoned and you're looking for that little extra because you know you are meant to be greater than what you are now. Check out navidmoosa.com. We have the modules there, all 5 of them. We've got specials going on that site. You can contact me from there directly, ask me some questions if you like. You can set up a one-on-ones with me. And as well, you can get our podcast, past and present, on there as well as other social medias. Each and every week, what we try to do here is provide you guys the best value and the best mindset to get yourself into to be an entrepreneur, whether it's full-time or part-time. First-time listeners, hope you enjoyed. And if you do, please share us and like us. Long-time listeners, thanks for your loyalty. Really appreciate you guys. Each and every week we'll get into it right away. So no different this week. I want to talk about FOMO, FOMO. That is the fear of missing out. You've heard it. If you haven't, you heard it now for the first time. What that is, what FOMO is that you see an opportunity and you think you might miss out on it. So you go ahead and you jump into it. And then you see another opportunity and you have fear of missing out. So you jump into it. Next thing you know, you jump into a whole bunch of opportunities and you can't capitalize on any of them, right? You're actually wasting money, losing money than actually making it or investing it wisely. What happens is, think of FOMO as the shiny object, right? Think of FOMO as something that is something shiny and new, and it's in your vision right there in your line of sight. And oh, I gotta have it. Oh, I gotta have it. And so that's the fear of missing out. That's what FOMO means, right? How do we deal with FOMO? How do we avoid into that pitfall? In my opinion, because I suffered and I still sometimes do from FOMO, you got to put yourself in check. You got to keep yourself honest. You got to keep yourself whole. You got to keep yourself realistic. Now, what does that exactly mean? Right? When you are, well, let's back up. Let's identify FOMO, right? If you're still not clear, let's identify FOMO. So someone comes up to you and says, hey, I have a great opportunity, Navid, for you to get into this investment. It's, X amount of dollars up front, and you can get this much kind of return over this period of time. And all the numbers sound really attractive and realistic. I'm like, damn, okay, I'll do it. So now I've gone into this investment. 3 days later, another opportunity from somebody else. Sounds really good. I go into that investment. And fast forward 2 days later, 40. Now, in 2 weeks' time, I have now invested in 5 different projects. Okay. But I didn't do my due diligence. The sales pitch that was given to me was so good, and I didn't want to miss out on it because I was FOMO, fear of missing out. I didn't want to miss out on it, that I went and pulled the trigger right away. But I didn't do my due diligence on any of them. Now, that's what basically means. I have now invested into multiple projects based off of a sales pitch, nothing else. And now everything starts settling in. The reality of, holy shit, what did I just do? I just committed to 5 different projects. And yes, the money's out there, but is it really going to come back like what they're saying? I mean, these people are salespeople. Their job is to sell the product, to sell the investment. And I'm not knocking them for doing their job. I have to look at myself and be like, hey, whoa, slow your roll, right? So now, here's how you slow your roll. Here's how you prevent that FOMO from taking over you, from the FOMO of making the decision whether to invest, pull the trigger, or whatnot. Like I said before, I got someone approach me with an investment opportunity. They said it's X amount of dollars to put in, X amount of return, and over X amount of time. So go ahead and I do that, right? Now I've done that, and it's fine. It's good. Now I get another opportunity up, X amount of days later, say 3 days later. Everything looks good. Everything looks good. Their investment, the amount needed up front is reasonable. The return is reasonable, and the amount of time to get my return back is reasonable. It hit a lot of the benchmarks that the previous investment from 3 days ago hit me as well. So what do I do? I've already committed to that one, right? And it's just as attractive as this one, but I don't want to miss out on this. What do I do? Here's what I would pretend not potentially. Here's what I would do, in my opinion, I should say. What I would do is say, okay, everything looks good. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with that. You know what? As much as I would like to do this right now, I just got into another investment a couple of days ago. So let me see how much that one pans out. And if this was available in X amount of time frame, like 6 months or whatever, I'll reach out to you or you can reach back to me. Now, that's what I would say. On the salesperson side, they're going to come back saying, well, I don't know. I can't guarantee this isn't going to be there. It may be gone. I'm going to go see some other investors. I figured I'd come to you first with it because we've done deals in the past and said you were happy with it. I mean, and then they're going to do their job, right? They're going to say, well, if everything looks good, what's preventing you from pulling the trigger? Well, it's the fact that I just pulled the trigger on another deal. And so I want to make sure that's okay because that's a little bit in new territory for me, or whatever the case may be. So I want to make sure that that's fine. And then, hey, this is there. If this is still here, great. Well, I don't know. You see, it's a great opportunity and stuff like that. I'm sure it is. And I think it's a great opportunity. However, I don't want to spread myself too thin. So although I appreciate you coming to me, like I said, in 6 months, I will reach out to you if I'm in a better spot. And if it's available, great. And if it's not, it is what it is. That's my choice to make. But I appreciate you coming at me. And I'm not coming at me. Sorry. I appreciate you coming to me with the opportunity. And that's really about it. Now, if I ever hear, okay, case in point, if anyone listened to this or watching this wants to do a sales pitch to me, if you ever tell me this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, I'm going to tell you no. I don't care how good the numbers look. Because with all due respect, there are very, 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 very minimal once in a lifetime opportunities. All right. There are. They're not, that's like the worst thing you can tell somebody, in my opinion. And it does sure as hell doesn't work with me. I don't care if it's true or not. Okay. But I'm telling you right now, been on this earth for over 40 years, been in the business for half that. And I'm telling you right now, these once in a lifetime opportunities are not once in a lifetime opportunities. So please don't fall for that bullshit. FOMO is used in a lot of industries, actually almost every industry. Here's another example of it. You see a commercial, fast food restaurant, you can get X amount, you get 10 piece nuggets for $1, but it's only for a limited time. 2 for $6. This Friday and only this Friday, you can get this special flavored ice cream or something like that. That's how FOMO. That's what that's based off of. Those limited time marketing deals, get this lunch special or get this dinner special or get 25% off your favorite suit or something like that. They're all doing. Look, my tailor, the guy who makes my suits and stuff like that, he does it all the time. And he's good at it. He is really, really good. I bought 2 suits I have yet to wear. He's really, really good and stuff like that. Damn good looking suits, but I haven't worn them. It was a good price, but I haven't worn them. So, it happens. It's out there, and good salesmen capitalize on that. As an investor, as an entrepreneur, it is our job to put ourselves in check and understand that when we get these opportunities, hopefully that they're good ones. And if you miss out on one or two, okay, it's going to happen. Maybe you question yourself. Did you pull the trigger on something too quick? Or maybe saying, okay, well, am I just being scared? There's a whole bunch of things we can go into, but to keep it real basic, FOMO, the fear of missing out, is something that we totally have control of. We cannot get caught up in the hype of the moment. That's where we will fail. We'll fail to execute properly on actual legit opportunities. So that's what I got for y'all today. First time listeners, again, hope you liked it. And if you did, please like it and share and subscribe. Long time listeners, thanks for tuning in. Each and every week, I'm going to show the same way, and that is do right by the client. Do right by the client. Everything else will fall into place. I promise you. Take care of the client. Everything else will fall into place. And sometimes that client is you. So take care. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. Be safe out there. Be smart out there. I'll see you all next week.